What's up, guys? It's Devin. Here's another PSA reveal. This is a all vintage order, so kind of a unique one. I don't send a ton of vintage orders out, but this one was basically a personal submission for one customer, and then another guy threw in one more card. So basically, it's just two people in this order. I'll go over the information about the order first. You got PSA ID number 11459101. There was 18 cards submitted under the value vintage level. Shipped out on June 6th, came back on September 26th, which took 112 total days start to finish. Unfortunately, we had one card that they would not holder. DNH, do not holder this one due to factory or manufacturing miscut, which I'm assuming if you look at the back here, how it kind of angles up, that would be my assumption to the manufacturer miscut, but they did not holder that one. So we will go through the rest of these now. Also, I do not know what expected grades were, so I'm not going to have too much emotion, excitement, or disappointment. Because with vintage, a 2 can be vastly different than a 5, or a 4 can be vastly different than a 3. I have no idea what these were supposed to grade, so we're just going to go through them. We got 1964 Topps Pete Rose, card number 125 as a PSA 4. Next up, you got Jackie Robinson, a 55, card number 50 as a PSA 2. Good old Jackie from 55. You got a Mickey Mantle, PSA 4 for the 1966 Topps. Willie Mays, PSA 4, also from 66 Topps. PSA 5 from 63 Topps, Power Plus. You got Ernie Banks and Hank Aaron, card number 242. PSA 5 from 1958 Topps, World Series batting foes. You got Mickey Mantle and Hank Aaron. '66 Topps, Bob Gibson, PSA 5. Ernie Banks from 66 Topps, going to go with a PSA 4.5, card number 110. Bob Gibson from 71 Topps, PSA 6. Willie Mays, PSA 5 from 73 Topps, card number 305. PSA 6 on the 1975 Topps Mini Thurman Munson, card number 20. I think that was the same set as the George Brett, the mini that did not get holder. Next up, 1975 Topps Mini Mike Schmidt, PSA 7. Oh, a little 7 action. Near mint there. Nolan Ryan, also from the 1975 Topps Mini PSA 5. Card number 500. Rookie outfielders, PSA 8 on the 75 Topps Mini. Ed Armbrister, Fred Lynn, Tom Poickett, and Terry Whitfield. I'm sure I mispronounced one of those names, but PSA 8, that might be our highest grade. Robin Yount, 1975 Topps Mini PSA 5, card number 223. And we got another Hank Aaron, this time from 1970 Topps, PSA 2. I'm assuming because the crease in the card. Still learning my PSA grading or condition for vintage, but 1970 Topps, PSA 3, Hank Aaron, card number 462. All right, that is going to be everything. So we got all the cards. One did not get holdered. I feel like that's pretty typical for a vintage order to at least have one card that doesn't get holdered for some reason. Typically it's the N6, doesn't meet the minimum size requirement, but sometimes it's the manufacturing miscut. That would be deemed N8. is what that one is. If you're not familiar with PSA, if it deems it N6, which is the minimum size requirement, N8, which is manufacturing miscut, or N9, it doesn't fit in their holders due to being an obscure card, all of those you don't get charged for grading. So that person will not get charged the grading fees for that card, but everything else will. So that was the vintage order. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Kind of a unique one. Like I said, I don't do a ton of vintage orders due to the lack of interest. But every once in a while, we do a personal order for somebody. So hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for watching. And everybody have a great day. And don't forget to smile. Later, guys.